Welcome everybody back to the Indy 500 qualifying pole day, folks. This is Pecan 36. I will be your commentator for this qualifying session. We only have one guy going because he cannot run in tonight's session or tomorrow Saturday afternoon session. So Sully will just be doing a single car run to get his 3 timed laps out. He will possibly doing a 4th bump day run in case if he needs to do it, but he has to remember that if he does do a 4th timed bump day run, then that run will be his official time on the board. So he has a huge choice to make on whether to do his 3 timed runs and a bump day run. So this is it, folks. This is for Sully, as we will get it started for you. To let you guys know about a few things about official AO Sully. He is hailing from Waterford, Ireland. He is the only driver in the field going for the Triple Crown in our race, as he has won a Monaco GP and he is a 2-time winner on iRacing for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. He is a very experienced and accomplished driver in our series. So he will also be driving the number 29 car, a part of the Andretti team, teamed up with STR Dan, Thordo Gaming, the Cuddly Koala, and his buddy WSR You See Me Flying. So he is a part of that team. He's driving the number 29 Honda. This was the car that Townsend Bell drove back in the 2016 Indy 500 race. So as you guys all know, the qualifying will start with a out lap and a warm-up lap, and you get 4 timed laps. Now the laps that will be the most important will be the 3rd and 4th lap. Those are the most important ones to make. For those that want to know, we already had 3 drivers go last night. We had Laser Runner putting it right now on provisional pole with a 38.224. His teammate Dylan was then able to get on to 2nd place with a 38.381, and Sully's teammate Thordo Gaming set a 38.544. So that right now is the current field. We currently have 10 drivers going tonight who will put down a time into the qualifying session. So this will be our 4th driver into the field, folks. Following along Sully here, as he is now on his warm-up lap, actually. As here we go, as now the green flag has come out. So Sully, kind of at a disadvantage, I will say. He is driving with a controller. He has definitely expressed huge interest in getting a wheel. He also used to be the WSR. He was formerly the WSR race director of that series. Oh, and he loses it. He loses it on his first timed run, so he already lost an attempt there. Not good for Sully at all. So now this will be his 2nd attempt. He's probably going to make some changes in the setup a little bit, as he lost it coming out there of turn 3, I believe. So not a good run so far for Sully. So now we're going to wait for Sully to go. He's probably going to make some setup changes here. But he has already lost his 1 attempt. So now this will be his 2nd attempt. There's just so much pressure on these drivers, as all throughout the week you can practice and just practice, but if you don't get it right during the qualifying, it can really make or break you. So this will definitely be something to watch for. As we can see here, he's probably trying to get some heat into those tires. Remember, folks, tonight's qualifying session, 10 drivers will qualify and do their 3 attempts. So we will have 10 drivers going tonight. That session will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then tomorrow, session number 2, that will start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. And then, of course, we have the bump day session, which will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, where the drivers will try to bump their way back into the field. This is now his warm-up lap. This is now his second attempt. Getting very loose out of the corner. We'll see how he does. We're going to go to the onboard cam. Going to follow Sawyer around as he will get started on his first timed lap, hoping that he doesn't wreck it here again. Hits the curve a little bit. Those dangerous curves coming out of 2 and 4 are something that the drivers very much know that they don't want to hit. So this is now his first time lap, folks. He is going to be able to get a first time lap on the board. That's a 40.601. Actually, I think that was his warm-up lap. Actually, no, that was his first time lap. So now this is his second time lap. He's already up on his time as well. So some interesting things about Sully. He considers himself an amazing human being. He's a huge Endurance Series fan. He sets a 40.299, so I don't know where the pace has probably gone for Sully here. Here he goes, coming out of turn 3. Way down on his time, so this is now his final timed lap. Gets a little bit loose coming out of the corner there. And he aborts it. I would have to imagine Sully is going to take his fourth time run. He's currently sitting at a 40.299. When I talked to him earlier today, he told me he was able to hit a 38.6 and around to a 39 flats. So it's definitely going to be and it's definitely going to be a thing to watch for, but this will be his third attempt. But I would have to imagine that Sully is going to take a chance and take that fourth attempt, which will be his official time, whether it's worse than his third time run. Remember, folks, after qualifying is done on Friday night and Saturday, the Indy 500 race, the greatest spectacle in racing, the first ever UDL Indy 500 will be live here on this channel at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on May 24th. His favorite drivers are Lewis Hamilton, Damon Hill, and Daniel Ricciardo. Those are his favorite drivers. So he definitely wants to try and make as good as an impression as he can. So this is now his third qualifying attempt. It's like he's trying to find some heat into those tires. So this will be his third and final run. So this is now his warm-up lap. Remember, folks, you get an out lap, a warm-up lap, and 4 timed laps in the Indy 500 qualifying format. So for the bump day session, drivers will only get one attempt to bump their way back into the field. So here we go. Let's see what Sully can do here on his third final run. It has not been a good session for him, as he has been having some trouble finding the pace. So green flag is out for his first time run. Let's see what Sully can do here. Gets a little bit loose there coming out of turn 1. Coming into turn 3. Definitely looks like he's having a little bit of trouble there with the gearing. It looks like this is his second time lap. Very interesting to see that he's having some troubles here in qualifying, as I've been talking with him throughout the day, and he said that he was able to hit a 38.6, and somewhere between the 38.6s to the 39 flats. This is now the end of his second time lap to start his third time lap. Almost gets a little bit loose there coming out of turn 1. Going into turn 2, he looks fine. I think he has just decided he's just going to drive in 5th gear the whole entire way. He is down on his time. This is the 4th and final shot, and he aborts it. So Sully will definitely more than likely take his 4th run. So he just confirmed to me that he will do his bump day run. He will do his bump day run. So he has to improve on this run. This will be his final attempt to improve on a 40.299, which currently right now puts him in P4 of the 3 drivers that have already qualified. To lean, but this is it. Sully has to improve here because this is a dastardly time. This is actually his bump day run because he will not be there for bump day. So this will be his official timed run. So for Sully here, it's now or never to improve on this run. So let's see it, folks. He is the only guy in the field that is trying to go for the triple crown in this race. He is a controller player, as Project Cars 2, as we know, is a very, very tough game to drive on a controller. But he has talked about getting a wheel in the future. So that is definitely something that he's going to look at. But maybe this can be a really good Fernando Alonso story for him. As we all know, last year when Fernando Alonso hit the wall there, don't know if he took any damage on that run or not. He definitely seems a lot faster here. This is his warm-up lap. He is way faster now. Way faster. So he must have done something right. So this is it. He is way faster. He is 0.5 faster. So this will now be it. This is his first time lap coming up, folks. So Sully giving us a show. He hits a 39.3, so this is it, folks. This is his first time run. This is his 4th attempt, which is his bump day attempt. So this will be the time, even throughout bump day. This is what his time is going to be. He is now a 10th faster on his run. Sully give a little bit slower. He is now 5/1000ths of a second slower through sector 1. Let's see what he can do here. He hits a 39.0. This is now his 3rd time lap. Looks like he brushed the wall there. Don't know if he took any damage or not. It's definitely slower on this run. So this 4th lap is make or break for Sully. He did not improve on his time, so he's at a 39.0. he aborts his run. So that was it for Sully, folks. He hit a 39.028. So that is it for Sully. So that will currently put him into P4. So that will currently put him into P4 on the grid. So tonight, folks, it will be a qualifying session at 7 p.m. We have 10 drivers going on the track tonight, and then tomorrow we have 12 more, with 9 going to put a time on the chart. So stay tuned, folks, as we will be back in about, let's see, as I look at my time, in about 3.5 hours we will be back live. So come back here in about 3.5 hour, folks. I am PeteCon 36, as this was the UDL Indy 500 qualifying run for Sully.